2-0 up at half-time, and there is just so much to be pleased about from that first half performance.
I've really enjoyed it. You know, 2 goals, different ways to find goals, especially when you play against a team that sit a little bit deep at times. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Controlled performance so far.
Yeah, it has been, has it? Let's have a look at 1-0, Righty. Talk us through it.
Well, to be honest, I think that it's been something we've been doing. I think that Lucy Bronze has been trying to get to the near post, not in this situation. It's come from a different cross. You see her stayed in there, but this is the run. That run there, what takes the defender away. Then Lauren's got so much time to put this in, and you know it's a good header, but obviously it's come off the defender. But Lucy Bronze has been very, very good in this first half, alongside Alessia Russo, very, very good, and obviously Keira Walsh has shown that when you give her time, she's going to cause you problems. But again, I think Lucy's been fantastic in this first half.
That's her 17th goal in an England shirt. She brings so much to this side, doesn't she?
I actually think she's been the best player on the pitch. You know, a hunger and a desire to break forward. She's playing it right back, but at times you see her playing in the centre forward role. But it's just that attitude again and the mentality. And she was involved in the second goal as well.
So talk us through that second goal.
I mean, look, the first contact, the deliveries have to be spot on, of course, but you see Lucy Bronze getting away from a defender there. This header there, the first contact, that's how the goal happens for Millie Bright around the back stick. If Lucy Bronze doesn't make this connection, the goal doesn't happen, but it's a brilliant leap from her. And then Millie Bright, unmarked, she'll say thank you very much. And it's great to see our centre-back scoring, especially Millie Bright, from a set-piece. So 2 set pieces that broke down Belgium tonight. But that's how you find ways. And in tournaments, which is coming in the summer, we have to find solutions. And we found 2 tonight and thrilled for them.
What a night for the Lionesses, and this is what happened in the second half. Aggie Jones with her first international goal, made it 3-0. Jess Park came on and has now scored in back-to-back games. And then how about this? A goal for Keira Walsh, her first England goal on her 83rd cap. It meant the world to her, her teammates and her manager. All around a fantastic night for England. And that win puts them top of the group. They have 7 points from their opening 3 games. Spain are just behind them. They beat Portugal 4-2 tonight, and then Portugal are third and Belgium are bottom of the group, having taken no points from their opening 3 games. But I thought we were pretty happy after the Spain result. But how about that, Righty? That was really impressive.
Yeah, we're very happy with that. I don't think we can take too much, simply because I thought Belgium were going to be a lot better than they were, but at the same time I thought we started very sharply, passing the ball very quickly. Lucy Bronze was fantastic. Alessia Russo was brilliant as well today. I don't want to miss anybody out, Kaz, but those 2 stick out in particular. But it was a really good, sharp start to the game, which I thought we'd done pretty well doing.
Yeah, and we talked about building on what we saw in that first half, in that second half, and that's exactly what the girls did today.
Look, sometimes when you have a comfortable lead after the first half, you might sometimes take the foot off the gas. But I thought England made good subs. They made a huge impact. We went on, and obviously then it turned into 5-0, so it was a professional, classy performance from England tonight, so really pleased.
Yeah, let's talk through the second half goals. Aggie Jones came on for Lauren James. It was her first international goal and her 4th cap. Just how pleased are you for her?
I'm really pleased for her, because I think that she's been in a couple of squads, and I thought that people were being picked in front of her, which I thought was unfair on her, because she was doing very well. You know what I mean? I know it's very tough to get into a Chelsea side, but her quality is what can get her into this side. And when you look at her run here, when we talk about our number 9, who is Alessia Russo, but she's so determined to get in there before her. That's hunger, that's drive, you know what I mean? She got in there before Leslie, and Leslie was in front of her. So that's the kind of hunger and determination you want from someone coming off the bench.
Exactly, and then this is a movement again. And we spoke about it off air, actually, myself and Righty, about when we won the Euros, our subs that came on were Ella Toon, Alessia Russo, and Chloe Kelly, and they had huge impact in us winning the tournament. We're going to have impact players that come on, that have to change the game or shift the dial or just push you forward when you need it. And tonight they have, and that's Jess Park and that's Aggie Jones, and they're going to have to keep doing that.
You know what, the players are just behind us. They're really enjoying this moment with the fans, and so they should, Righty.
Yeah, because they were great tonight, you know, and you know what, the fans down here at Bristol have been fantastic. You know, they really gave them a real lovely welcome when they got it. They're giving them a lovely ovation now. You know what I mean? It's fantastic for them. They're putting a good show. There's a Belgian side that, you know, if you don't put them away, they will cause you problems like we've seen with Spain. So it's a good result for us. I'm not taking anything away from the girls.
Sort my ears out there, right? Because a lot of people still here for you. Very noisy for Ian Wright tonight, rightly so. But look at that, sorry, look at them doing their extra fitness as well. They want to get in this squad and they want to make an impact, and I love that. You've just scored, made an impact on an international scene, but you want to keep that fitness up, that hunger up. There's a next game. So really big and important that, and I love that attitude from them both.
Back-to-back goals for Jess Park.
Yeah, pleased for her because, again, she's coming off the bench. You know, she has to make some form of statement. I thought she'd done it. I'm really, again, I'm pleased for Aggie Jones that she's coming because she's someone that spoke up when she didn't get a game in the last few squads. And so her coming on, showing her hunger, determination, again, it's proving like she wants them to know, I want to be a part of this because I've got something to offer.
OK, well, we'll talk about it more in a moment, but let's head to Katie Shanahan speaking to Keira Walsh on a very special night.
Keira, 5 goals, a clean sheet. How good were England tonight?
Yeah, I think, as you said, I think it was really nice to score a lot of goals tonight, and I think it was a great team performance. I think the subs who came in as well, you know, they made a massive impact, and I think it was just nice to see us playing more free-flowing football, I would say.
You can't stop smiling because you finally got your first England goal. How much does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really, really excited. I think, you know, it took a big deflection, but my goal's a goal, and I think all the girls are super happy for me as well, which is a really nice feeling. And yeah, finally got one in the end.
83 games. You've had to be patient. Was it well worth the wait?
Yeah, definitely. I think, a few of them like to remind me just then how long it's taken me, but yeah, just over the moon. And I think, it's just really good to be off the mark.
Where does tonight rank in terms of your playing career, scoring your first England goal?
Yeah, it's definitely up there as one of my favourite games. I think just in general the team performance as well. I think we played a lot of good attacking football, and yeah, it was just a really nice evening to be a part of.
In terms of the Nations League, you're in control of the group. Does the squad feel in a good place at the moment, especially ahead of the summer? Yeah,
and I think, you know, particularly after the Spain game, I think, you know, the way we defended and the way we played as a team, I think that really gave us a lot of motivation, and I think we can take a lot of confidence from that, and, you know, I hope the fans can see that tonight, that we're feeling good, and yeah, we're looking forward to the summer. We know it's going to be difficult, there's a lot of good teams, but yeah, we're feeling good, and we just want to be ready when the tournament comes.
Thank you very much. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, massive congratulations to Keira Walsh. Look, we know how good a player she is, and we knew it would only be a matter of time, but on her 83rd cap to score her first international goal, that's special.
Yeah, she's our deep-line player, but like when you talk about her capability and her striking ability, you'd have thought, like, you know, she may have more at this point, simply because of where she is now, where she's picked the ball up, and that situation can arise at any time. But, like, you know, she's got it right tonight. You know, she's got a little deflection. I think it's something that she should be wanting to do more of, to score goals, because she's got such great technical ability in this area. Good strike, hit it through the bodies. You know, it might get a deflection and go in, and that's what's happened.
Yeah, she's definitely got the talent, hasn't she?
Oh, there's no question about that. And you know what? It was, I think Seb mentioned it in comms as well. I think everyone picked up on it. Everyone was absolutely ecstatic for her because she's been in this team a long, long time now. I think 2019, I think, was like a debut, you know, international kind of World Cup where she came on and set the scene, and she's been in this squad for a long time and such a key part of it. So to get her first goal, and you saw everyone get round her because she's a big character in this team, and that'll do the world of good for her as well, her confidence as well. So every player needs that, Seema. So buzzing for her tonight.
Yeah, and she mentioned it in that interview, didn't she, that the way that the players just sort of galvanised and hugged her and came around her because they were all so happy for her.
Special moment for her. And, you know, I'm pleased for her. You know, I'd love to see her do it in the Euros if she gets the opportunity. But again, you know, playing for England and then scoring, it's like it's out of this world stuff. And we are still talking about girls who couldn't dream of these things happening. So for her to get her first goal, no matter how long it's taken her, it's a massive thing for her.
And you know, each and every one of them continue to inspire us all. Okay, on that note, we're going to take a break, but we will continue to talk about this very special night, a 5-star performance, 5 different goal scorers on a special night here at Ashton Gate. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and so too was that girl there, Aggie Jones, her first international cap, and she scored a goal. And look at her celebrating with our very own Karen Carney, who looks so happy for her. Beautiful moment there. And here she is now speaking to Katie Shanahan.
Aggie, great win in your first England goal. You must be on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, I actually can't quite believe it. I think it hasn't hit me just yet. I think I was more buzzing for Keira for scoring, if I'm honest. I said to her for the longest amount of time, you got to shoot more in training. Like, she's obviously one of the most technical players I've ever seen. But yeah, I actually can't believe it. I think I need like maybe 5 or 10 minutes just to soak it all in. But yeah, I'm absolutely delighted.
It's a really special night for both of you. But you must have dreamt of scoring for England since you were a very little girl. Was it as special as you ever imagined?
Yeah, I think obviously with this occasion, I don't know if the people know, but I was actually on loan at Bristol, and I think obviously I played at this stadium before and scored before, so I'd be lying if I didn't say I had a bit of a good feeling coming into it. And I think for me, I pride myself on just keeping my feet on the ground and working hard, and I think with a lot of hard work you get moments like this, and I'm just so happy that I took it well. And I had people around me. I've had Niamh behind me who's helped me so much the last however many years, but it was just so surreal, and an absolute dream come true.
Wow, what an evening and what a moment it's been tonight for the Lionesses, and I'm delighted that we're now joined by Serena Viegman. Congratulations. Look,
Thank you.
We were just talking about such a special night for the players, for you as a team, but also for Aggie Jones and for Keira Walsh as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Keira Walsh had to wait 83 games.
Yes.
So I didn't expect, I actually didn't know that she never scored, but yeah, it's good. She first hit the post and then she got it in, so really nice for her. And yeah, Aggie just came on the pitch really good, very sharp. To get in that position, that timing, of course the cross was good too, but that's really good.
I thought it was good simply because she was so determined to get. She got in there before Leslie, and Leslie was already in there.
Exactly. Yeah, and she picks up those spaces a lot, also for Chelsea.
Yes.
So that's really nice. She feels where she has to be, and she's an easy scorer.
Yes. Yes.
I think tonight's also highlighted not only the importance of your starting 11, but the substitutions you made as well.
Yeah, I said to the team, I think the second half we dropped a little bit in tempo, and then the subs came in and they brought the energy again, but also quality. And what I really liked too, that we kept it simple, so we didn't start playing our own game. We kept playing our game, our England game, and keep it simple. And that looks hard, that looks easy, but it is pretty hard, and I really enjoyed that.
You surely got to enjoy that now we've beaten Spain and we're a great win tonight. What have you kind of said to the group to move on and keep kicking on and have that aura going into the tournament?
Yeah, I basically said to the team a bit what I just said, like keeping it simple and staying together, and everyone who came on the pitch was really ready to go and showed up. Tuesday's going to be a different game. So now we win 5-0. We don't all of a sudden think that we are in the best possible place. We know we have to improve things. Belgium is a total different opponent than Spain was and than Portugal is. So we know where we're at and what we want to improve, and we're working on it every day. And we need to keep having these connections, but because I do feel something's happening and we're getting closer.
Do you feel like it's changed a little bit in the new year?
Yeah, I think so. Well, of course, when we played in October, November last year, we were trying out things too, and took a risk in that too. Yeah. That was the opportunity, and those risks showed some vulnerability then because we didn't do things well enough as a team. That's so. Yeah, it's not nice, but it's okay to learn. Yeah. And now, of course, these are every game is competitive, but these you have to win because we want to get in the best possible position for the World Cup draw too.
Of course, and the fact that you have won 5-0 tonight, I know you're saying, of course, you travel to Belgium, can't get ahead of ourselves because we're going away from home, but will it give you an opportunity to maybe utilise the squad a little bit more, to give some of the fringe players an opportunity to start?
Well, I would never be complacent. We'll bring the team on the pitch that we think at that moment is the best team to play against Belgium. We also know they still missed 2 players, one in the back and Tessa Willett up front. Yes. And still they had a couple of moments, so there's no danger in the counter-attack that we have to be really, really tight on the ball and patient to don't give away counter-attacks. They had some the first half, not that many, but a couple, and you could already see how dangerous they are. And maybe 1 or 2 in the first half of the first part of the second half, but later on we totally controlled the game, I think.
Can I say, like Maisie Simon's coming into the squad? I'm really, really pleased about that. Was she close today, maybe to maybe get on? I know that when you came in, you got the under 23s going again. We've seen Ruby Mace come in, we've seen Blinkinda Brown come in now, we've seen Maisie Simons come in. How close is she when you look at our midfield depth at the moment, especially Georgia Stanway not playing?
Yeah, of course we don't have that much depth in our midfield. That's also why we bring in players that we think are really talented to come in. This is her first camp. I think she's doing well. She's very mature for such a young player. But I haven't considered her today to bring her on the pitch. As you could tell, I considered other players.
Yes, and they came on and done what they needed to do as well. And you know what you're doing in that respect.
I hope so.
Yes, you do, yes.
In Serena, we trust.
Yes, absolutely.
But overall, I guess in terms of confidence, belief, team spirit, tonight's performance would have given them all of those things.
Yes, but still put it into the bigger context. We're not going to get complacent. This is a good performance, but we're not all the way here. We keep neutral. We know we want to go that way.
Yeah,
Sometimes
we'll go there. You have to stay
sometimes
ready.
it's there, sometimes a little bit there. We try to stay neutral and perform again in the next game.
Well, thanks for joining us. Congratulations once again, and good luck next week.
You too.
Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Good to see you. See you later.
Thanks.
care.
For
Bye-bye.
take that off, yeah. Cheers. Have a good one. Bye.
A round of applause from all the fans who are actually just behind our cameras now. It's beautiful to see. She always gets such a warm reception. She's a fantastic manager, great speaker as well, and actually really always measured when she speaks to us.
Not very honest when she speaks. You know, the Dutch, they're renowned for that. You know, they look you in the eye, tell you what they're thinking. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about her, is her directness, you know, whether we're good or whether we're bad. And the fact that she does realise, we don't want to get too excited about it because they had two big players missing for them tonight. But at the same time, we really put them away because what we want to show people is that if you don't turn up and you're not quite at it and not close enough to our certain players, then we're going to punish you. And that's, again, that's tournament football.
Let's focus on Alessia Russo just to close out our show. She was great tonight, wasn't she?
I do, but I think I want to pass it to you. You love her, and rightly so.
Yeah, so pleased for her. I was worried there when she went over with the ankle there, but I think her all-round play, you have to say, like I mentioned earlier on, Kelly Smith's doing a lot of work with her, and you could see the work. You could see the way she's playing, the running off the ball, the striking, the clean striking when she's in the box now. We're not seeing slash shots. Everything's quite measured. You know, the running into gap, this kind of link-up play and play. And this is what I'm saying about with England. Once it goes back here, you look at someone like Keira Walsh once she gets in. Can't give her that kind of space. Thought she was unlucky here because she's just in front of the post and she's trying to, like I said, she's trying to whip it in and turn it in there, but it didn't quite work. This is just great play. Strength, determination to get past your defender. I wish that maybe someone could have pulled off a little bit. Maybe she could have got a 1-2 there, but it doesn't come to anything. But again, it's what she's trying to do. Same situation as the one before, just a little bit in front of the near post, so she couldn't quite get it. Good strength here. Really good strength. Determination to get past, to get in there. Fantastic play. And you know what? It's one of those things that people do say they want to see her in the box more, but we've seen that her goal rate's gone up, and we've seen that her link-up play's gone up as well. She's improving, and Kelly Smith's got to get a lot of credit for that.
Well, thank you very much for your company. Pleasure always. Thank you for yours as well. And England beat the Red Flames to go top of the group. We'll see you next time.